We are on the leeward side to talk to one of our partners. His real estate agent is killing it at this neighborhood. Take a guess where we're going. If you guess Hoopili by D.R. Horton, you are 100% correct. Before I turn it over to Chris, I just want to congratulate you, Chris.
Thank you, appreciate
for
that.
all of your hard work. This guy has exponentially grown in the real estate industry. I've known Chris for years, and just a token of appreciation.
Thank you.
Homemade banana bread from Miley. By the way, if you love banana bread, type in recipe in the comment below. I will share Miley's recipe. Chris has been selling here at Hoopili. This guy's a good friend. He's a partner. He's an owner. And I haven't seen Chris in over a year. That's the testament of his hard work. In fact, I see him more on social media than I do in person. Take it away, Chris.
Right on. Thank you for that awesome introduction, man. I appreciate that. Wow, you blow me up now. All the pressure is on me here. So again, real quick, a little bit about Hoopili. Hoopili is a 20 to 25 year master plan development, and so far it's been about 8 to 10 years now, and I've seen this place completely dirt, and now it is where it stands. Where we're at right now is what we call the main gateway towers of Hoopili. This is the grand entrance, and today in this video I'm just going to be talking about a couple things. Basically what's available currently at Hoopili, what's selling, which lender I possibly recommend. We're going to be taking a tour of the model units and just kind of give you my personal thoughts and my take on what's to come over at Hoopili. And again, just to name a few, one of the largest high school is currently undergoing right now here in Hoopili. There's going to be 2 elementary schools, one of the largest middle school with the largest soccer field. There's going to be parks, recreational area, Humane Society is here. Queens Medical Hospital also just bought a plot land here. Hyatt Regency is aiming to do a 256 unit mid-rise, kind of like a hotel industry. And also Costco Distribution Center have now bought one of the largest plot land here. And of course, if you already don't know, the Rail Center also has 3 main stops over at Hoopili, which is going to lead to town area. So again, that's just a little bit about Hoopili. Today we're going to be talking about 3 main available units, or I would say properties, that they are selling, and that is Community Nahele, Community Ikena and Kanalani, and last, definitely not the least, it's the executive homes called Bluffs at Nanaina. This is over at the ridge, overlooking Pearl Harbor area, mountain views, and Diamond Head. And again, this is coming from the west side, so having a Diamond Head view, unobstructed view. Again, a lot of people definitely going for these executive homes, and they are 50% sold out. So again, there's many more to come. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, let's get on it. Let's get on to the video. Let's go.
And how many homes currently have you sold so far here at Hoopili?
Oh man, I would say one too many to count. But if I was to guess, I'm looking at about maybe 35 to 45 homes, units, both resale, brand new, and possibly more, over $40 million worth of development and sales here. So it's definitely been a lot of fun, and hopefully more. So very excited.
And being a homeowner, what do you love? What are like the 3 things that you love about being a homeowner here at Hoopili?
I would say it's just the excitement of everything that's happening here. So again, I got 2 kids, and with the brand new schools coming up here, one of the largest high school, which is way bigger than I've ever expected it to be. Brand new small businesses, which kind of keeps the excitement going here at Hoopili. My friend actually just owns a what we call a Pono Revival. It is a water filtration business, which he kind of supplies the entire community. Again, that's just one of many businesses coming up here at Hoopili. There's salons, I've heard. There's hopefully there's a barbershop coming up very soon as well, but hey, that's for the future to think about. Brand new parks. I like to go running in the morning. I like to bring out my kids over at the dog parks, and that's just to name a few of what's to come here at Hoopili. But other than that, let's go ahead and come hang out here. Step out, and we are over at Nahele. This is one of the brand new mid-rise building over at Hoopili, and this is the first of its kind. I've never seen a mid-rise building like this over at Hoopili, and they range anywhere from $400,000 for the 1-bedroom all the way up to $700,000 for the 3-bedroom, about 1,225 square foot of interior space. And again, I do have a client who's currently purchasing on the third building down there. It's kind of like a penthouse suite. So overlooking the entire mountain view, a little bit of ocean view over on that side. And again, there's just so much more to see within the buildings. They have completely sold out of these 3 buildings right here. And there's 9 total buildings. So don't feel like you've ever left out or feel left out, because there's definitely many more to come. Now, so I've heard from my clients, 2 of the most highly desirable unit whenever you're looking at a development mid-rise building like this is normally the ground floor here at the model sales unit. And one of the main reasons is because the ground floor, you do now have what we call a front yard. So look at how spacious that is. It goes from this fence line right here all the way to the other side of the fence line on the right-hand side here. So as far as, you know, kind of entertaining guests, this is what you'll get in Nahele compared to the 2nd floor, the 3rd floor, the 4th floor, and the 5th floor. Therefore, it is more higher in price, but not by a lot. It's about $5,000 to $10,000 more. And I would say the next most highly desirable portion of the building that a lot of people tend to fight for is, of course, that 5th floor unit. And it's because of what you're seeing is an overview of the entire community. So again, very exciting. Many more units to come. Stay tuned. And there's 6 more buildings coming right up, and the prices do keep going up. So don't wait. Keep on trying to get one of these homes and get pre-approved. Get in touch with me, and we'll definitely get you in here. Okay, so next development here is going to be our detached single family homes, and they're releasing 2 of the same type of floor plans with a different type of exterior, and that is going to be a little bit more modernized, which is kind of like what we're going to see here in the corner. Actually, this is called Community Olena, one of the largest single family home structured development here. And this has more of a triangular shape, more modernized. And the other type that they're actually currently releasing is called Community Kanalani. And Kanalani is more of that traditional single family home, which is what we're going to be passing by here. And again, behind me, this open field that you're seeing is what we call the soccer field middle school. And again, the middle school is yet still to come, but that one's is one that I'm very excited of, just because it's down from where I actually live. But this is how Kanalani is somewhat going to look like here over on the right hand side. This is a little bit more of that traditional exterior. And again, they have 7 different types of floor plans, starting in the square footage of about 1,300 all the way to 2,000 square feet with the ADU. So again, that's really exciting. Over on the left hand side here is one of the newest elementary school. Again, I'm pretty excited for that. And then right next to the elementary school here is Soho Community. So this is where the Olympic size swimming pool is. And I like the fact that it's only 3 foot. So then I can just throw my kids there and just kind of set them and forget it. And I don't have to worry about anybody drowning, right? But that's pretty awesome. And you know, another thing that is very underrated with the development here at Hoopili is the way that the roads are built. And if you take a look at the road, there's a road, there's greenery or grass space, and then you got the jogging path. So again, whenever I'm going for a run or a walk in the morning, it just feels so much nicer that, you know, there's that sense of level of space between where I'm running and where the vehicles are going. So that's, again, another exciting portion of this community. They did not skimp out on bike lanes. So they have these bike lanes right here that, again, just overall creates this whole spacious driving experience that you're going to receive in a community like Hoopili. So you got the road, you got the bike lanes, you got the street parking there. And again, these are all street parking, by the way. So it just never ends. There's definitely not a problem with street parking here. And then you got the greenery and grass area. Then you got your walking space. And then you got your setback to your home. So again, all of that just creates that comfortable feeling of being in this safe environment community that I found to love, obviously, as a homeowner here. And over on the left hand side, this, again, they have completely sold out, but this is called Community Mamaka, and this is what we call CPR properties. And just to kind of tell you a little bit about CPR, they're basically attached dwellings by the fence. They are a little bit smaller in sizes. Again, this is just to cater for those people who are looking to purchase a little bit more of a smaller single family home. Although they are attached, they go for about 3 to 4 bedrooms, ranging anywhere from $800,000 to $900,000. And again, currently all sold out. But here is one that we're going to be visiting today. It's called Community Ikena. Again, a little bit more of that modern, contemporary design on the outer area. And there's a lot of different types of floor plans they got to offer. And personally, one of my favorite is they actually have two that I like. First one is multi-generational and ADU floor plan. So ADU stands for accessible dwelling unit. Unfortunately, they don't have a model unit for that, and it is coming out. So stay tuned. These properties are going to be releasing really fast, and they're going to be going really, really quick. But accessible dwelling unit is perfect for extended family living, parents, grandparents, maybe brother, sister who you technically want to live with, but not really. and and another one is multi-generational. So just to kind of give you a little bit of education on what the difference between the two, a multi-generational single family home is going to look like this one right here behind me. And what it is a multi-generational is basically a separate section that has a wet bar, but it does still connect into the home. So it's still one property, one home, but it's multi-generational. ADU is a completely separate entrance, a studio for your extended family, like grandma, grandpa, maybe mom or dad who wants to live with you. Now, we are here in Plan Elua over at Ikena, and this is a single story, single family home. Come on in, let's go ahead and check this property out. So these plot lands average about 5,000 to 7,000 square foot. So again, if you are really, really aiming to get one with a little bit of a larger square foot, you got to get there first. And you know, it's all about the team effort between me and my clients being here when they cannot, when they're, maybe partially at work. I can actually represent you as a client, get you in there, wait in line for you, choose the unit that we have already talked about and planned for, and even reserve that unit while you're at work. So if you're looking for a realtor, definitely reach out to me. But going back to the property here, 2-car garage right behind you there, a pretty spacious driveway, and it's not gonna come with this 3-foot fence right here, which is what you see in front. It's also not going to come with a vinyl fencing, but you are more than welcome to go ahead and get that design for you. Obviously, still restriction with a master plan community here, just because we want everything to look as kind of the same as much as possible, just to create that unison. But come on in here. This is our single-story Elua plan. And I really like this open kitchen layout, open living room. Again, this is about 1,300 square foot. And not all of the floor plans here actually have vaulted ceiling, but here in Community Ikena, the vaulted ceiling really creates this spacious ambiance that you're feeling right now. And then obviously you have your garage access point right here. Beautiful countertops here. Again, everything brand new appliances. And this in particular is what we call the alley load floor plan. So what that means is you have a backyard area space here that you can alley load, whether it's your guests, whether it's you, your groceries maybe. You want to park at that street and kind of come straight into the kitchen. That is alley load for you. And top-notch high-end appliances here. This is KitchenAid, French doors, double doors. You got multi-zones on the refrigerator. And you got this awesome stove. And one of the things I really like about this stove is it doesn't have that backing of knobs, which kind of contradicts to that flow of your backsplash. And check this out, this crazy microwave that's just a push button there. Doesn't that make you lazy on a daily basis? And very underrated is, of course, this soft close cabinet. So you know, it's crazy is I go to my friend's house and I always tend to forget that they don't have this. So I just go there and just slam the door and they probably get mad at me, but you know, I'm a guest, right? Another thing is all properties here at Hoopili comes with a smart home feature. So again, if you need to lock your doors, it's all touch keypad. Even if you're in another country, I was all the way at the Philippines and I was able to lock my front door. And again, that's just a simple peace of mind for me to ensure that my family is safe. But over to the master bedroom here, you got the master walk-in. You got double sink bathroom here with a step-in shower. And then you got your master bedroom. So again, it doesn't come with the ceiling fans only because they want you to kind of make it your own style living. So everything that you see here is just a staging portion. It's not going to come with this backsplash right here with the decor going down. This is all staging just to kind of give you an idea on how the properties will look once you have designed it into your own taste. And come on into the next area here. We got another bathroom over on the right-hand side here. This one's a little bit more of a tub, which is perfect for your kids. Obviously, if they just want to go in there and do a shower bathtub style, that's where you have to be. Another bedroom here. And your last bedroom over onto that side. So again, very comfortable style living. Cool. So again, this particular floor plan is actually the smallest. So as I mentioned, it's a 1,300 square foot units, and they have a 1,550 square foot, again, single story, single family home as the next level. Then you got the third level, which is actually a 4-bedroom, 1,750 square foot in community Ikena. And again, they don't offer this in community Kanalani, but this one in particular does, and they're all currently sold out, obviously, so stay tuned, get in touch with me so that way we can kind of critique this map that they have going on, and so that we can also guesstimate on what's to come as your next release. Other than that, let's go check out the next floor plan so I don't bore you. So again, as I mentioned, in the backside, there's already street parking. On the front side, there's also additional street parking. So again, the parking here over at Hoopili just never ends. And if you don't know much about the island, parking can be a little bit of a struggle. Street parking, again, it's a little bit more difficult, but here on West Oahu, they have really kind of aimed for it to be already busy, which I like. Street parking there, 2-car garage, another drive-through parking here. It just never ends, which again, for property like single family home, you want that type of convenience. So next floor plan here, this is a 4-bedroom single family home over at Ikena. And this is what I like to call the L-shaped plan. So L-shaped because it kind of goes straight this way, and then it makes kind of like this left turn area into the kitchen. And you got the master grandway staircase, which is on my right-hand side here. And again, same thing for these properties. This is what we call an alley load. So on the front there, there's automatically a 3-foot fence, which leads you to your backyard. And again, the inner lots won't have this option. So for people who really want to cater to their privacy and want to make sure that they can do a 6-foot fence that goes all the way around the property, you probably want to stay away from the alley load style type. You want to be more on the inner. But come on in. Again, beautiful kitchen here. They do have what we call a warm and cool package. So what you're stepping in right now is more towards the warm tone. So brownish, kind of very earthy tone to go with that perfect white countertops. You also got the soft close cabinets here. And I like the fact that you got the stainless steel KitchenAid washer. And then same thing, you got the microwave, you got this awesome stove, and of course this high-end French door style refrigerator, which I believe averages about $4,500 to $5,000, already included in that purchase price. So again, when buying these properties, it comes most likely with everything that you see, except for the washer and dryer. That actually might be a separate purchase on some of these single family homes. So again, keep in touch with that. We do have the half bathroom down here, and let's go upstairs for the remaining bedrooms. So again, this particular configuration, all the bedrooms are upstairs, and as I mentioned, there are other floor plans where the master bedroom is actually located downstairs. And again, sometimes for the elderly, this is perfect because they don't want to deal with the stairs. Maybe the kids, the grandkids want to kind of have their own little spot upstairs. We can definitely go a little bit more into that when you reach out to me as your realtor and get into these developments, and we can kind of critique which floor plan best fits you. But this one, again, 4 bedrooms are upstairs. We are now located in the master bedroom. Same thing, you got the double sink, the step-in shower, and also the walk-in closet there on the left-hand side. And then of course you got the bedroom here. You know, this one is a little bit smaller. So they made it kind of more towards like an office. You know what I really wish they did was tear down this entire wall and make like a more grand master bedroom there. Although it's still beautiful. And then over here you got the another full bathroom, which should be catering to these additional bedrooms here. So you got one more on this side and one more on this side. And they also have this kind of computer area nook, perfect for the kids to, you know, kind of do their studying. But that's just a little bit about Kanalani and Ikena floor plans. Again, reach out to me and I'll definitely go over some of the brochures and the floor plans that I recommend and what's to kind of expect on what we'll be releasing. All right, so that's a little bit more on the detached single family home. What I'm really excited to show you next is Nanaina the Bluffs. And you can actually see it from this model home unit window. It's located right here. So those are what we call Nanaina the Bluffs. And we're gonna be taking over you know, the car over there, kind of go for a drive, just to kind of do a little bit of a introduction on these ridge lot executive homes called Nanaina the Bluffs, and these are large. They have single-story, single-family homes that go for about 2,000 to 2,200 square foot of interior space. And again, when you have a single-story property like that, there's no stairway. So the stairway actually takes up a good amount of the square footage within the units. So sometimes when it's a single-story family home, it just feels so grand and so open. And unfortunately, they don't do model unit showings on those unless you have already purchased it. But we'll do our best to kind of get you there, give you an idea on the different types of floor plans. And then they also got the 2 single stories. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, we're just creating a video here in one of these model units. So, no, you're totally fine. Just go. No, it's totally fine. We're actually, I know, we're actually exiting out, so don't worry about it. But these are new homeowners. Right on. Thank you so much. Well, you guys enjoy your showing. Have a good one. Thank you. So yeah, right now we are headed over to the Bluffs at Nanaina. And let me tell you a quick story on how we got one of the units here at the Bluffs. Basically, they did the first 2 release, and which of one of my clients actually purchased one of the newest and first releases of these Bluffs. And they released it on email. And they said that the only way you can get this property is if you basically go over there with a check, first come, first serve, reserve the unit, you're ready to go with all your pre-qualification letter, and then they'll lock you in with a unit, which is this single story here that my clients definitely fell in love with. And it's 2,100 square foot. And so I've heard that the next releases were now $200,000 to $300,000 even more than what they currently purchased it for. So just to kind of give you an idea on how crazy properties here move up in price really, really quickly. So definitely get your hands on these executive homes right away, because you just don't know how much these things are gonna go for. But these are about 10,000 square foot lot properties, so really huge. And again, they are currently 50% sold out, but they do have 50% more that's coming out about, if I were to guess, another 15 to 25 homes. So again, take a look at this view here for a minute. I'm just gonna park here. A lot of the questions you really want to ask whenever you're buying a property with a view is it gonna stay there? Is it gonna be blocked somehow? And is this a view forever? Which might, you know, kind of lower down your price point, or lower the value, I should say, if one was to block. And the answer to that is absolutely not. What's down there is Elua Farms, and it is, you probably don't see it that much on this video, but on the ground level there, it's kind of a deep land space, which leads these properties to be on the ridge overlooking the Pearl Harbor area, all that mountain view right there. And if you go all the way to the right, you can even see the Diamond Head view there. So again, imagine having a morning coffee and just kind of hanging out in a patio area and just really enjoying that scenic view in your 2,000 plus square foot interior space of home. Talk about having a dream home, right? These are what this is developed for. So obviously we cannot enter the construction site here because of, you know, hazard situation, but I will do my best to just kind of bring you into the community Nanaina over at the Bluffs and give you an idea on what to expect here. That they're beautiful, they're huge, and hopefully I don't get into trouble but we might. But who cares, right? That's what we do. We always break rules here. All right. Well, I'm gonna be stepping out here. Man, I'm sweating, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. All right, let's exit out. So again, we are located over at the Bluffs at Nanaina, and this is a 5-bedroom, 2,300 square foot interior space overlooking the Pearl Harbor area. Back there, mountain views, and again, that's forever views. That will never be able to block. Even if they threw out like a 30-foot story high building all the way on the ground floor there, I doubt it's even gonna tickle your your view there or give you any type of problem. But again, the single family homes right here is one that my client also purchased, and they like the fact that it's a flag lot, and the grand entrance there just kind of overlooks your living room and dining room area. So just to give you some numbers, if you're buying on this side, obviously you got what we call the community or neighborhood view, and these go for about $1.3 million right here. And then if you're going on this side of the ridge, they have about, again, another maybe 10 or 15 homes going down there. These go for about 1.4 to $1.5 million, depending on which floor plan you have. And there's 4 that's currently available. All of these are all completely sold out. And the ones on the corner ridge over here, here's a quick story. I've heard that that person waited in front of the sales center for almost a month just to get that unit, which is insane, right? These people are just kind of hanging out and basically waiting for that time frame. Look at this guy. This is my homeboy right here, selling a home right now with his barbecue grill, and he's giving the keys today to one of his clients. But this is a little bit more of the Bluffs at Nanaina. Again, if you have any questions on how to get your hands into this unit, feel free to reach out. So, this next one is personally my favorite floor plan, and it's because they actually don't offer this, hardly ever advertise it, and there's nothing available. So again, the main rule is to basically prepare, and this is what we call flex home unit. So it sounds like it is. It's a flexible unit, which allows you to run your business on the ground floor and basically live on the second and third floor, which is over here at Community Kohina. And we don't know what the next community is. There haven't been any release, but so far I've heard that in the next 6 to maybe a year, 6 months to a year, they're gonna be releasing brand new flex home units. But let's go ahead and step outside and kind of take a look at what these homes will look like. You don't have to live downstairs on the ground floor as a business. You don't have to zone it and get permitted for any type of business. You can personally use it as kind of like a multi-generational style living. And if you don't know, there's no such thing as townhomes, multi-generational style living, until they brought out these, which is called the flex home units. So this is my friend's shop right here, which we got the liberty to kind of enter in and just kind of take a quick peek on what that commercial unit will look like. But again, you got the Pono Revival on the ground floor, which is a business. And my clients actually live on the second and third floor. It's a 2-bedroom, 2 full bathroom. The ground floor offers a commercial unit with 1 bedroom, perfect for office. And again, if you don't intend on using it as a business, you can use it for an in-law suite. Maybe mom and dad who don't ever want to deal with the stairway and kind of just want to work through the ground floor area, have their own personal living room space. Obviously it doesn't have its own kitchen, but on the ground floor it does have its own bathroom, ADA accessible bathroom, which has handrails, perfect for the elderly. But other than that, this is Pono Revival. They do water filtration business, and they do free same-day delivery. So again, check them out. Pono Revival by Hoopili. But this is how the flex home unit is gonna look. Come on in here. This is the owner of Pono Revival, also my good friend and my client, Ken. Yeah. So we're just here checking out his awesome setup here over in Pono Revival. And this guy got this entire setup going on here. I don't know much about water, but all I know is that I have a system that he currently owns underneath my sink, and it gives me the best water. I personally like it because I don't have to deal with all my bottles and kind of ever have to deal with that. But give us maybe like 2 things so important about your business and what you're trying to do for the community here at Hoopili.
Yeah, so here in Hoopili, we're providing purified and alkalized water. Alkalized via magnesium. So first we clean our water and we load it up with natural minerals. So we're crafting our water here. We purify our water and alkalize via natural magnesium. Customers can come in here via walk-in refills or free same-day delivery.
Sounds good, Ken. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you allowing us to enter. So again, this is a little bit about the space and what you'll get on the Flex Home unit. Ken here is doing some awesome job providing for the community. Again, if you have a business, definitely double check with the sales center first and make sure that they approve it regarding what they're approving as far as building codes and permitting. Other than that, thank you again for having us, Ken. We're just cruising around in the community. I appreciate it. But that behind him, by the way, is where his office is. Also is a 1-bedroom unit over at the Flex Home here in Hoopili. But thanks for having us. Thank you, Pono Revival. Definitely check these guys out. But yeah, that's just a little bit about a Flex Home unit, and they are going to be coming up with more. Stay tuned for that. It's really highly desirable. It's, again, a type of unit that you don't necessarily need to run as a business. You can use it just a full-blown residential, which is kind of what you see here outside. No sign like how they have it. It's because it's a residential space. And should you change your mind and you want to turn it into a business in the future, you also have that option. It's completely up to you. So for anybody to own a commercial space unit, are they truly highly desirable? I vote yes, for sure. So again, if you're interested in getting into one of these developments or these beautiful properties, reach out to a realtor. It is absolutely free. You got me. Follow me on social media at Christopher Tolentino _realtor to get more information and to get current updates. I'm very active on my social media. And again, creating that team effort to get one of these units, I would highly recommend it, just in case you're at work or maybe you're from the mainland or you're all the way living in town and you want to get your hands on these. Once a release is out at 9 a.m., you literally got to be here within 15 minutes in order for you to get that floor plan that you want. So get in touch with me. We'll definitely get you into one of these homes. Mid-rise buildings at Nahele currently available. You got the detached single-family homes at Kanalani and Ikena. And of course, the beautiful executive homes over at the Bluffs at Nanaina. Thanks for watching, family.
If you're interested in Hoopili or any other neighborhood, super easy to get a hold of us. We'd love to help. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, if you love the vibe, please subscribe.